Hey y'all, it's Cindy Cobb with Around the Town in the South, and I am so excited. I am around Ridgeland today at the grand open of B&B Theatres right here behind North Park. We've been talking about this, Chrissy and I have, on our North Park vlogs for almost a year. I'm so excited. I'm here with Bobbie Bagby. She is with the theaters, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the theater and then what we're going to expect here. Thank you for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Don't you love social distancing?
It makes a whole new thing to navigate, doesn't it?
It really does, but this is an awesome way to do it. So tell us a little bit about B&B, and then we'll move forward from that.
Sure thing. So we are family owned and operated. My great-grandfather started B&B Theatres in 1924. We have 50 locations across the United States, but we are still privately held and operated. We are so excited to be welcomed into Ridgeland. This community has been amazing with the outreach and a welcoming spirit here. And we are super excited to be opening our new Ridgeland North Park 14. We have 6 ways to watch a movie here, including these awesome luxury leather heated recliners, which are really fun. I don't know about you, but I like to get all cozy when I'm watching my movie, and being able to toggle on that heat switch is really fancy.
That is awesome. So how long have you, I know you talked about your grandfather opening up the first theater. What year was that, and what was it called?
Sure, absolutely. So in 1924, my great-grandfather and great-grandmother opened the Lyric Theater. That was the day of silent movies, and actually my grandfather met the piano player there, which ended up being my great-grandmother, and she used to play like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and the whole thing along with the movies. Yeah, it was really fun. And then actually, the story, I'll give you the 2-set version of it, but my great-grandparents had a son named Elmer, and my other grandfather named Sterling actually went to go work for my great-grandfather. They became very good friends and both owned movies, Bill's Theaters and Bagby Theaters. My parents were both born and became good friends because of all of that. You know, long story short, they fell in love. We joined the circuits together. Bill's and Bagby became B&B Theaters. And now my siblings and I, Brittany and Brock, who are not here today, but they, the 3 of us, along with my dad, run the company, and my mom. And we're super fortunate to be running a family business. But I also have to say, we have amazing B&B family members who have been with us for years and years and knew, my grandparents as well. And so we are super excited to be here in Ridgeland. The Lyric, we have a Lyric auditorium here that is based on that original 1924 auditorium, and it's a great space to be able to see those art movies or maybe those more independent films, but then also it's a great rentable space. So you can show your slideshow or your PowerPoint on the big screen. You can come and have a smaller, intimate gathering. Socially distanced, it's like the perfect example of that if you have a small family that would like to come in and enjoy that. There are 28 seats in that auditorium. And it also has a little bar area that you can step off to and enjoy. You can have a cocktail hour or appetizers there or food to go, those types of things. We also have birthday parties and all kinds of stuff.
It is absolutely beautiful. She gave me a tour earlier, which I'll be posting photos on that, and I'm going to go back around and do some live after the ribbon cutting. But it is so beautiful.
Thank you.
It is so beautiful. There's also a really, really cool kids auditorium. Tell us about that.
Sure. So Screenplay is one of those auditoriums that we are super proud of. I have 3 kids myself that are younger, and I don't know about you, but they like to get their wiggles out before we start a movie. It was one of the things that would be consistent, that they loved going to the movie, but it was a long time. So we came up with Screenplay, and what that means is there's a full play area within the auditorium. For 30 minutes prior to the movie starting, kids can come and play and get those wiggles out, and then they have an on-screen presentation that tells them, okay, it's time to sit down, let's all start the movie together, and it teaches them how to go to the movie. Okay, now we're going to use our quiet voices, and we're going to eat quietly, and we're going to use the potty first and all of that stuff. The other nice advantage of that auditorium is, of course, everyone who's in there is also a young family. And so it takes the pressure off being able to be extra quiet or navigate having young kids or toddlers in a space. And so we typically only play PG and G movies in that auditorium. So it's a great place for families. The number one question we always get about this auditorium is, my kids will never sit down if there's a playground right there. But I'm here to tell you we have these across the nation, and they do. They're able to play, and then they're excited to sit down and watch the movie. We're not asking them to sit down and eat Brussels sprouts. We're asking them to sit down and eat popcorn and watch the magic of the movie. So it's a great space for families.
That is awesome. So tell us, how many screens do you have here? And then tell us a little bit about, I know that it's an adult also, you can get your drink. what type of food, what can they expect when they come in here?
Sure.
And can they bring it into the auditorium? So let our audience know a little bit about that.
Sure thing. So we have 14 auditoriums here, but we have 6 ways to watch a movie. So we've covered a couple of those, and I'm sure we'll cover the rest of those. We do a full upscale marquee bar that you can come and enjoy an adult beverage before the movie or after the movie, or you can actually order it and bring it into the auditoriums. Again, obviously we're following all of the laws and making sure everyone is 21 and over who are enjoying those beverages, but
Absolutely.
we will have a full and complete bar and extensive wine list and bourbon list as well. Some of that alcohol isn't in here yet, so I'm not sure it'll all be here by this weekend, but it will be within the coming weeks. We also have a pretty extensive food-to-go menu, including flatbread pizzas, chicken tenders, French fries, onion rings, funnel cake fries, which are my kids and maybe my favorite. They are these amazing, literally like funnel cakes that you dip in chocolate. They are to die for. So you're going to want to come and check that out. And obviously we have our full extensive concession items as well. Our popcorn we pride ourselves on. We buy locally American-grown popcorn, and it is awesome. We try to fresh it. We pop fresh popcorn every single round, meaning you're always going to get that fresh hot popcorn when you come to B&B Theaters.
So one of the cool things when I walked in, I saw 3 drink stations. And of course, before I could even ask, she saw that I was looking, and I said, "What is that?" And explain the drink station.
So we've got the Pepsi spirals that are here, and you can actually select your drink and have your own mixology within them. So if you wanted a Pepsi and added some cherry flavor, you can. So it's really cool because you can sort of make that happen at those Spiro stations.
That's awesome. Y'all, I cannot wait for y'all to see this. We're going to have a ribbon cutting in just a few minutes. I'm going to link their Facebook page. I'm also going to link their website so you can go and you can find out all the information you want to about the screens and what they have playing. So in saying that, get out, get local, bring your kids. They are following all CDC guidelines. We have our masks on. That's just a given. So they've got hand sanitizer all over the theater I've been seeing. So don't be afraid to come out. Come and support this beautiful theater I'm so excited about. Thank you for joining me, and thank you, Bobbie.
Thank you for being here, really.
And we'll see you around the town.